Hello guys, my name is Vinay Balaji and welcome to another professional prep video. In today's professional prep video, we will be talking about the quotient rule in calculus. So to begin, let me talk about the formula of the quotient rule and how I view the formula as. For me, I view it as u prime v minus v prime u all over v squared. Now obviously these u's and v's sound confusing, but typically whenever you're given a quotient rule problem, they typically come in the form of something in the numerator over something in the denominator, right? And in my case, I set the numerator to u and the denominator to v. Now let's learn. Now I like to learn through examples, so I'm gonna display a problem that we can work through together, so you guys can have a better understanding of the quotient rule. Let's do e to the negative x. Alright, so that's sine 2x over e to the negative x. And like I said before, it is in that numerator and denominator form. And what I like to do is I like to do our u prime, v, and v prime. Let me do it somewhere down here so you have like more space. So u prime, v prime. And since it's given in that form, what I like to do is I just like to substitute and find the derivative, and after that plug it into this sort of formula we have. So our u is our numerator, so that's sine 2x. Oops. And then our v is in the denominator, so it's going to be e to the negative x. Our u prime, which is the derivative of sine 2x, is cosine 2x. That's what you would think, right? But remember, you have to use chain rule since there's a 2x right here. So it's actually cosine 2x times 2. That is our u prime. And our v prime would be e to the x, because e to the anything results in e to the x as the derivative. One thing that you should know is always remember to use chain rule. Whenever you take the derivative of something, you always use chain rule. So please remember that. When I did these problems, I would always get confused on why you do chain rule, and it's mainly because, say for example, you have like sine of 1x. You technically be doing, the derivative would technically be sine of x times 1, or sine 1x times 1, right? But most of the time you just don't regard it. So always remember to do multiply by this value in the inside, or just take the derivative of 2x. Alright, so now that we got all these values, let's plug it into this equation and then just solve. Alright, so u prime is cosine 2x times 2. Our v is e to the negative x, my apologies, minus v prime, which is e to the x, then that is times u sine 2x. And then that is all over v squared, which is equal to e to the negative x squared. And that does not look like a 2. Alright, hopefully that looks like a 2. And this is our solution to the problem. Typically, if teachers ask you to simplify, they give you a lot easier terms to simplify. Unfortunately, in our case, these are pretty tough terms to simplify, so we don't really need to do that. But obviously, if your professor or teacher wants you to do it, then definitely do it. This is the general scheme of how to use the quotient rule. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments below or contact us. All our contact information is located in the description. Other than that, I hope you guys learned something from this video, and have a good day.